Hey guys, what's going on? This is the Crypto Jarhead again, coming at you with a RibbonCoin update. I don't know if you guys noticed, but in my last video, I did not link RibbonCoin, and I was going to get into that, but I forgot. I was a little more worried about putting the business plan out there. So I have a couple of reservations about RibbonCoin. Not saying it's necessarily a bad idea. I mean, clearly they used a template, which in and of itself is not necessarily a deal breaker for me. However, my concern is that this website has been up for a while now, a week or two. I'm not sure exactly when the site went live, but it's been up for a while, and I am still getting. I'm going to try and hit buttons here during the video. Okay. But I'm still getting 404s. Clicking on. I'm just going to start clicking buttons and see how long it takes to 404. Because I've been averaging about every, third or fourth. But, actually, okay. And of course, right now while I'm making this video, it is being. Well, now it's working. But, you know, my concern is that this website has not been able to handle server load for the past few days. And this is just people trying to register. We're not even talking about the frenzy that's going to happen when the ICO goes live. Because if you've never tried to buy an ICO, it is insane. For the timed ones. Just for example, Thorncoin, the pre-ICO sold out in less than a second. The Wolfpack private sale sold out in less than a second. So there's a million. Those were 500,000 coins each, selling out in less than a second. I think the first three rounds 1, 2, and 3, had the same time frame. 1 to 2 seconds, they were done. And those rounds were 1 million coins each. And it was limited to 1,000 Thorn per person per round. So, a lot of people trying to get in on this thing. And it went down to the last round. I heard it lasted a minute or two before it was being sold out. But my point is, when these ICOs happen, there is so many people trying to get it. And not everyone will. And it's a lot worse if the site goes down during the ICO, because then who knows what the hell's going to happen. So my concern is how reasonable would it be to actually expect to get some of these Ribbon coins on their ICO if their site can't even handle registration traffic. Further after that, once they launch their lending, and that's where things get super complicated for a website. Because I'll tell you right now, what they have right now is not going to be able to support a lending site. So they're going to have to build a second site for lending, which they'll probably just link it to this one, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with doing that, but they better have a better server. They better think this through a lot further than they have so far when it comes to lending, because I'm also concerned if I do get into the ICO and I do get myself, 500 to 1,000 of these Ribbon coins, and I do go ahead and lend them. Am I going to be able to rely on this website to not 404 out on me every day? Or not 404, sorry guys. I think it was the internal error 500, I think is the server crashing. But my point is, like how much can I really trust? How much faith would I really have in this website to not would it take me one shot to just go in real quick and grab my daily investment, and then do what I need to do? Or is it going to be one of those things where I'm having to log on to this thing 10 or more times a day and hoping that I can get to the next step of the process before the server crashes? And there's just a lot that you don't know, which is fine for an ICO. All these things, you're investing in startup tech companies. There's a lot of unknowns. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. But for me, so far, I am not at all impressed with this website, one bit. And it's kind of a nitpicky thing, but for me, I would like to go to a website where I know I can get on and do what I need to do when I need to do it. Because I'm a busy guy, so I I may only have 15, 20 minutes at the beginning of the day to log on to my websites to hit my ICOs and collect my interest, right? That might be where I'm at. And if I spend 5 minutes trying to, get my Ribbon coins and I end up not being able to, and as a result of that, I don't have the time to go collect my interest until maybe later, when I'm on my lunch or something. It just kind of rubs me the wrong way. So I'm not saying that I won't be getting into RibbonCoin for sure, but I do have some doubts. I do have a little bit of skepticism here. And we have a couple of weeks. I wouldn't send any money in to your internal Bitcoin wallet there yet. I would hold off on that. Let's see what they're going to do. Because they're, like I said, they're a startup tech company. Okay. They don't have all their answers yet. They don't really know what they're doing yet. They may have experienced people that have an idea of what to do, but they're a new team. They haven't figured out how to rely on each other yet. And that's just something that goes with part of being a team is you'll, as you spend more time with the team, you kind of develop your own way of doing things as a team that works out, and they just haven't had the time to do that yet. So with that being said, I still have my account open. Once I gain a little more confidence in their website, which I'm actually really surprised that this thing has not crashed out on me during this video, because I was playing around with it this morning and it crashed on me 4 different times. And of course, when I decide to make a video, they make a liar out of me. But once I've got some more confidence in the website, and in the platform itself, once I see a little bit more about what they're doing, that is when I will go ahead and put my own cash into this thing. And at that point, I'll start linking RibbonCoin again. And if I decide I'm not going to do this one, I will mention that in a video, and I will pull my link off of the one video I already have it on. But for right now, just kind of adopting a wait and see. Let's see what's going to happen here. But their ICO is still a couple weeks out, so we don't have to put money into it today. You can probably the latest I would drop money, send money into a platform before buying their ICO, would be about 2 days before the ICO starts. Just in case that transaction takes about 24 hours, your BTC would still be on their platform a day in advance. So everything is ready to go once their ICO opens. But, this is still 2 weeks out, so we still have time to kind of see what they're going to do, how they're going to adjust. And if their website continues to perform like it has in this video, I'm probably going to go back on board with it. But a shaky website, I want to have a website that I can rely on, that I can get onto after I have my ICO, after I bought my coins in the ICO, and I've went ahead and started a loan with them, I want to have faith in the website that it's not, the server's not going to crash on me every time I try and go collect my money. So that's my update on Ribbon. Stay tuned, guys. There will be other ICOs. The Oracle just kind of put out a little teaser one that I'm kind of interested in. A little bit different, a little bit smaller. They're talking about a 30-cent buy-in for the first round of the ICO, and it maxes at $1. But then they want to start lending immediately after the ICO ends at $4. So, that to me seems like, if I can get in for less than 40 cents, I can immediately turn around and start lending for my 10x, which is my plan. That's my goal. So that's got my attention. Now, obviously, I have not seen the white papers themselves yet. Apparently, they're not even out yet. They're still in development. But that is something that as soon as I can get a hold of their white papers, I'm going to dig into that, because that definitely has it's got my interest piqued. I'm very curious about it. I would like to know a lot more about it. But that is for the future. And for today, just stay hungry, have a little bit of patience. Let's wait and see how RibbonCoin performs in the next week before we throw any Bitcoin into their website. So stay hungry, happy hunting.